Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Chords, that's Draven Grimes, that's Della Rosa. As you can see from the title, if I could roll my eyes any harder, I'd backflip. We'll get into it right after this. What's going on, guys?
Well, it was great until a podcast got released last night.
Fucking idiot.
I mean, it's still pretty awesome, you know.
I wanna apologize to all of you from the start. I don't like lying or breaking promises. It's not my thing. Everything you hear from me is the truth. But I told you all we were never gonna mention Michael Elray again. And apparently I've broken my promise since the last show. Okay? So,
To be fair, he's brought this on himself.
yeah, he's one of those guys that just can't get out of his own way. All right, he went on a podcast and he trashed everybody from the no-named rookie talent all the way up to the biggest talents, all the way up to fucking me and us and this show. And this motherfucker's about to die.
Metaphorically speaking.
Maybe. What do you think,
Look,
Benzino?
You're a good attorney, but I don't think you can get us off fucking murder charges.
Oh. Well, fuck.
Exactly.
So, anyway, so Michael Elray went on a podcast, and it was about the FWE thing that we talked about a couple of times. It's supposed to be about that, but then he got to rambling, and his cockwasher was sucking dick like it was his business, and business was good. All right?
Business was great.
People up.
So we got some clips from his some clips from the podcast. No, we're not dissing the podcaster. You know, I'm sure, I hope it did good numbers for him, but you can't bring a retarded fucking French bulldog and not expect him to act retarded. All right. So,
fuck.
Let's I guess we can get into it. I mean,
where do we start? I got 3 clips to play.
Let's start with the broadest term. All right, let's talk about all the workers in the state of Florida.
Okay. So I don't even know if I need to give any fucking backstory. I mean, it says itself.
No, Kala, do I have your blessing? Now, right there, I felt like, damn, son, I don't even know you. You know, that's what's up, yo. You showing me respect. But if you ask Tyler, the first thing I told him was, you do not want to be a promoter out here. I'm finding out for myself that this is a fucking shit show. And what I mean about shit show is the wrestlers that live in Central Florida are not fucking professional at all. They're all scam artists. All of them. I don't give a fuck who you think you are, what family you got ties to. There's fucking 50 rates for 50 different promotions.
All right. Your thoughts?
So let me translate that. Michael Elray is saying that every worker, every wrestler in Central Florida is a scam artist. And unprofessional while he's giving this fucking interview, by the way. It's like, hey, Pot, this is Kettle. You're black.
Yeah. That's the most gangster thing I've heard today.
But it's just, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna let you guys talk a lot on this show. So give me your thoughts.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but what little bookings he have, they're in Central Florida, correct?
Hmm.
Am I wrong in assuming this?
Orlando,
Orlando, Tampa, Interlaken. That particular area is in Central Florida, correct?
And he lives in Central Florida. Yes.
So you're basically calling all your peers
Mm.
scam artists and unprofessional.
Yep.
You're already hurting for fucking bookings now. You're already begging for fucking bookings for what few promotions will fucking book you. What the fuck do you think is going to happen once this gets out there? And this isn't our podcast.
Mm-mm.
This is the podcast you went on under your own free will, and you said these words. This is not doctored up. This is not me using fucking AI. This is exactly a recording from the podcast of his own words, calling every worker in Central Florida, who 80% of them, between the three of us, the four of us counting Rip, are good friends. You're calling them all fucking con artists. You're all calling them fucking scam artists. You're calling them fucking unprofessional. How fucking unprofessional is that on your fucking part?
It's fucking stupid, man.
See, this kind of goes back to the Rose City thing. They all want to hide behind the word professional, but they don't want to fucking act professional.
Right.
And it's fucking
Frustrating
unprofessional.
as hell. Yeah, it's frustrating as hell too.
Della, your thoughts?
Um,
Oh boy.
I just think it's funny how he complains so much about how he's not booked and all of this stuff. And then you complain about how shitty the wrestling is here in Orlando and Tampa. But these are all shows you want to work on, but don't want you because you're a despicable human being.
Mm.
So I'm dumbfounded. Honestly, listening to his segment of the podcast, I love Duke. So I listen to Duke on the regular. I didn't just listen to Duke because of this podcast. So I had a vested interest in this podcast, but not because of Michael Elray. But after hearing his thoughts, he really he's a hater in all the worst ways possible.
Yeah. That is a perfect word for Michael Elray. He is a fucking hater. He will talk shit about every single person. He's a fucking hater. I mean, he's got his PhD, like we used to say in the 90s, his play a hater degree.
Play a hater of the year for sure.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how he gets booked anywhere, and I honestly don't know if he does. But he's the fucking drizzling shits.
If he does, he's not going to after this fucking podcast. That's for goddamn sure. I know Thump came on here last week and said he's never hindered his bookings one way or another. But after listening to this, nobody needs to. He hinders himself.
Yeah, I mean, how you go? I mean, like I've said, he's one IQ point north of being retarded. I don't know that he understands that he's his own worst enemy in this shit. Like, I don't think that he grasps that all his problems in the wrestling industry are self-inflicted. All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking just whatever.
So before we move on, I didn't record that this next bit, but I want to ask more specifically Della. He keeps in this interview, he keeps going on about this club and charters and presidents and shit like that. I'm assuming he's trying to say he's part of a fucking biker gang from New York. Michael,
he used
Michael.
to claim he was a Latin king.
Yeah, he alleges that he's a Latin king.
Michael, good sir. I have friends in the Latin Kings. I'm going to find out. I also have friends in the Outlaws. I'm going to find out. And if you're fucking lying about it, dude, I don't have to come on this podcast to let you know what the fuck's about to happen to you.
Yeah.
Again, let me say it again. I'm a friend of members. I'm not a fucking member. You talking all this shit and fucking saying this, that, and the other about fucking charters and fucking sergeant at arms at fucking shows whenever you're getting into fucking fights. That's fucking fantastic. But if you're lying about it, you're going to release so much more hell than we ever fucking could. Just food for thought, because I have family that's in the Outlaws. I have friends that are Outlaws. I have friends that are Latin Kings. I even have a couple friends that are Hell's Angels, which is fucking mind-boggling considering I'm also friends with fucking Outlaws.
I was about to say, holy shit.
Yeah,
You're not on the wrong side over there.
Listen.
Oh shit.
Listen. It's good to have fucking friends. It's even better to have information.
I agree.
But moving on. Nasty. What we want to get into next.
Well, before we move on to the next clip, let's remind everybody about our Fuck Logan Paul t-shirt contest. Entries are open until May 15th. We've got the hashtag Fuck Logan Paul t-shirt in black or gold, and we've got a censored version with a parental advisory sticker over the fuck, and that comes in both gold and black as well. To enter the contest, send us an email at heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. Subject line, F Logan Paul. In the body of the email, give us your shirt preference, as in censored or uncensored, your color preference, your size, and your shipping address. We're going to pick 2 winners after the entry deadline of May 15th. And we'll announce them whatever the next show is after that. So yeah, you got until May 15th to order, or to enter. Completely free giveaway. Free shipping. Don't care where you live. You live in, I don't know, Djibouti. I don't know if you know who Logan Paul is, but if you do, we'll ship one to you.
Fuck Logan Paul.
Fuck Logan Paul.
Yep, you only got 9 days left to enter the contest, so make sure you can get the emails in. Again, 100% fucking free. You have nothing to fucking lose. We've already got about, I think last we counted was over 200, 300, something like that. So get those emails in if you want a free t-shirt.
Absolutely. Hey, where's Shad's at? I see all the chats going up, and I normally catch her cracking wise over here.
Yeah, let me find out. Hey, yo, where's Shad's Lugia at? There, we'll see what happens. Is Rippy Poo still fighting fucking John Cena?
No, he's not. I think he's gonna come in like 5 minutes.
Starry Streamer said, "Hey, you want to get deported?" I don't think you got that option with any of us, motherfucker. I think we're all from this land, sir. Good God. Want to get deported? No, fuck you.
I mean, if it means I get to go to fucking Japan for the rest of my life, yes, absolutely. Fucking deport my fucking ginger ass. Capro. All right, moving on to the next piece of information. One's about you.
Me?
One's about her.
You can play the one about me, but I'm gonna put my headphones down. I can't.
You need to hear it. For you to have context for you to be able to fucking retort.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
story, and I'm gonna do it really quick. I'm gonna use a word that Eric Adams uses, which I hate that dude, the mayor of New York. We're gonna peel this back a little bit. So right after I closed Adrenaline Wrestling, it's not a secret. I closed Adrenaline Wrestling over funny business.
Stop.
Meaning business that just.
I'm gonna respond as we go. So be prepared with the pause button. Jesus Mike, you had no fucking authority in Adrenaline. The only reason we ever spoke to you is because you owned a ring. Period. All right? How the fuck is someone going to trust you? How am I going to trust you with my money to make calls in Adrenaline? Are you fucking kidding me? While you're off slicing deli meat, you're supposed to handle my thousands of dollars in the business? Fuck you. You didn't shut down shit. You didn't shut down a goddamn thing. You were shut down because you gut everything. You ruin every fucking thing. Every bad thing that happens to you in your life is your fault. You fuck everything up. Everything.
Sit right with me and my family. Meaning, there's no reason why I should be out there renting my ring, doing 90% of the promotion work, and can't get paid for it. The math does not make sense.
Because you were a partner. You don't get paid. I didn't get paid. Thump didn't get paid. Partners do not get paid. You were hoping to get a split of the fucking revenue. But I never recouped, so you didn't get money. But you weren't supposed to get fucking paid. Look, you can run a fucking company and you don't know how fucking shareholders work. You dumb cocksucker. Carry on.
Who was supposedly a brand lawyer, and he was a wrestler also. And we try to do something good for I try to do something good for Ocala. Now I've been at this Ocala scene for 6 years now. I am fucking tired.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah.
Since I have left Ocala, there has been 7 different companies to come in, fuck shit up, and leave. So here comes Tyler. Tyler moves to Ocala. He hits me up, right?
All right. Hit your pen. Say your fucking piece.
See, the cute thing is he never mentions anyone by name in this entire thing.
Ooh, hold that energy. Someone remind me to say something about that.
Okay. But the way he describes the shit, you know exactly who he's talking about. All right? He said something in there about the brand lawyer that was the money guy. Who the fuck else would you be talking about? Of course it's fucking me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my fucking company, dickhead. That's how it works when you're the money guy. You fucking go off and hand out flyers. Put up your shitty fucking stolen ring. Handle money. Bitch, can't handle shit. Fuck off.
Dale, I'll go to you real quick before you lose your thought.
Oh no, I'm saving my thought for when we get to the last part of this, because I have many thoughts.
No, okay. I'm sure you do.
You have any thoughts about this particular piece?
I think he's a fucking idiot. And I think that the first opportunity that you get to speak about anything related to wrestling, the first words out of your mouth, I couldn't believe it when I heard it. I started yelling at Rip. I cannot believe that he is mentioning adrenaline wrestling. The fact that he said that he did all of the work, what did you do? Because I don't know what you did besides living in Ocala and being the street team, because you live in Ocala where the hell we had the fucking booking at. So besides that, I don't know what the fuck you did, because I certainly didn't report to you.
No. He didn't make matches. He didn't control any of the direction of the company. None of the females would go to him for anything. I mean, fuck that guy. He I don't know. He gives. I mean, I I wish Rip would come and co-sign this, but like,
He's coming.
I swear to God, I hope he's not the first Puerto Rican to join a promotion ever, because once they get a load of him, they'll never book another Puerto Rican after that motherfucker.
See, it's
No,
one of
don't.
those unfortunate things where there's two sides to the coin. There's the New Eurekan that has sense and can actually be successful in this business, like myself, like Rich Porayala. I don't know if he's a New Eurekan, but he gives the vibe. Hell, even D Ramos, he goes by the New Eurekan, you know, and he's been able to maintain successful. Now, when you're talking about other Puerto Ricans, when you're talking about the Colognes, when you're talking about, you know, Apollo, when you're talking about people that actually matter in this business, you run into two sides of the coin. It's the ones of us who know how to act and actually be successful, and then there's the ones of us who are just full of shit and run our mouths all fucking day long and get nowhere. And that's the side of the fence that unfortunately he finds himself on, you know. So do I co-sign that aspect, that it is a very bad taste, that it is a very bad look, that it is something that all the way across the board is unnecessary? You know, we should be trying to lift that flag up that you see in the background as high as possible, to be able to bring glory to it, to be able to bring honor to it, to be able to bring, you know, culture and tradition of what we was raised on. But I guess certain people just wasn't raised right.
You got that right.
Amen to that.
That's an
right
understatement.
I mean, I never knew my father either, but shit, man. It's a daily decision. You can wake up and be a piece of shit, or you can wake up and be the best in the world. And I choose to be the best version of myself possible on a daily basis, just like everybody else on this podcast.
Absolutely.
Preach.
Absolutely.
Preach, my brother. Preach.
Yes, you Puerto Rican gentlemen understand.
By the
what's
way,
happening.
if your daddy shows up before my daddy, can you let him know that we're still missing a gallon of milk? Mine went out for milk like fucking 30 years ago, never came back.
Y'all know there's a store, right? Y'all can get fucking milk. You don't need that motherfucker to bring back some milk.
I can, but I got a spot in the fridge just for that gallon of milk.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Get a gallon of milk and put it in that motherfucker. There's cereal to eat, goddammit.
I actually ordered Domino's tonight. I got 3 of those cookie brownies sitting in the oven.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, yeah. Reverend Grimes is fucking feasting tonight.
Reverend Grimes. Yes.
Reverend Grimes.
Yep. So before we go...
Hold on. I got to give my fucking piece to this.
Oh, yes, we do.
So let me start off by saying I in no way, shape, or form during this era was affiliated with Adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
I was affiliated with you and Rip strictly on TFK basis. I didn't even know you fucking ran Adrenaline until 6 months after it fucking closed, and it just happened to slip up. You cocksucking motherfucker.
I don't... What?
What?
I would have never have been known if I didn't have to start cleaning house.
True. But, you know, you could tell your boys.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess
Yeah. So with that being said, from the outside looking in, I did see the production factor. I did see how backstage was handled. And I saw it 90% was Thump, because he was the booker. He was the one taking care of all the people fucking working. He was taking care of making sure everybody got paid and all that shit. The rest of that was my boy here, ensuring that we had the fucking funds to fucking pay our guys, ensuring that the fans had a great fucking time, ensuring that we had the proper fucking talent. Not one time did I ever hear or see this motherfucker, not to mention you, fucking alright, this motherfucker lift a goddamn finger to do a fucking thing. Not once. But he wants to come on here.
Well, let me say this.
And blast you for essentially $150 fucking dollars.
Now, let's not get carried away. I mean, he and his team put up the ring. He ran around for a few things. He wasn't like entirely unproductive.
So are we? Wait. Are we giving credit where credit is due? Are we being gentlemen about this?
Yeah, because
You can.
Are we speaking the truth on this podcast right now?
Hold on. Again,
Let
this
me
is just
find out.
me from my point of view, from how I saw and heard everything.
Mhm.
I didn't hear anything fucking positive about this motherfucker.
No.
Matter of fact, I didn't even know who this motherfucker was until the first time he fucking opened his mouth about you, and I had to come to you about it. And that's when I found out about you fucking running adrenaline. Cocksucker. That's neither here nor there right now. But anyway, give him his fucking flowers.
Yeah, I mean, he did what we needed him to do. We did what he was his slice of the pie. He did what he was supposed to do. All right, but all he did was put up the ring, tear down the ring, and play YouTube music for people's entrances. That was his entire set of duties.
And was it true that he also showed his ass because something didn't make the talent fucking put the ring up?
Oh yeah, I mean Rich, Gus, the top guys in the state, and they don't tear down the ring.
No.
Bottom line, it just doesn't happen. He had a crew, tear down the fucking ring.
No. If you're a main event talent or a veteran of this business, in which, in my opinion, a veteran is a decade or more, you don't fucking touch that goddamn ring unless you take it upon yourself to fucking do it. It should not be one of those things that are fucking mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
Once you hit a certain level, once you hit a certain time in this business, it should not be fucking mandatory for you to fucking tear up, tear down, or any of that shit.
Yep.
You've paid your fucking dues, in my opinion.
Now here come all these people. Oh, you never stop paying your dues, X, Y, and Z. Listen, it depends on where you're at, because honestly, in most scenarios, I feel the same way. At the same time, if the promoter says, "Hey, we got an hour to get the fuck out of here, all hands on deck," all hands on deck. But it's so that the newer people can pay their dues. The newer people can learn to love the ring, can learn to put it together, learn how the intricacies of what you're gonna put your body through in that squared circle is about, you know. But of course, there's those out there who are gonna, oh, you never stop paying your dues, and it's a matter of,
well, I agree with that. I agree with that. But there are different ways to pay your dues. You don't have to always have to fucking set up the ring. Paying your dues is as simple as promoting the fucking show you're on.
Yeah.
Paying your dues is fucking cutting a goddamn 30-second promo saying you're going to be here at this time in this fucking city to fucking work this person. Come out. Paying your dues is making sure you put asses in fucking seats. That is paying fucking dues.
And eventually, it's helping out with the younger guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Eventually, you should be an agent for a match or something, you know?
Oh, yeah. Which I can't tell you, me fucking locker room, me and Darks had to walk into and fucking do that shit. Anyway, I'm done with this particular subject.
All right. Well, before we get into the next clip, this podcast is brought to you in part by Havoc Energy Drink. Havoc Energy Drink is an energy drink for gamers and streamers by gamers and streamers. Not only does it have the B vitamins and caffeine you're used to in an energy drink, it has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you win that next game or get through that next stream. Go to tryhavocenergy.com, enter the code HSP10 for 10% off your order. Again, that's tryhavocenergy.com. Promo code HSP10 for 10% off. Or if you're watching or listening on something with a description box, there's a link on there. Same thing, HSP10 for 10% off your order. I love the shit. I drink the shit every day. Draven loves it. It's really nice, really good. It's my morning coffee. My morning coffee. Thank you, Havoc.
You're not fucking wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So the reason we're all fucking here to watch Della lose her fucking shit for 10 minutes.
Cats are fucked up. But they ain't wrong.
So I'm gonna play this. This is only like 30 seconds long, but it says everything it needs to say. Again, this motherfucker does not fucking drop a fucking name. He never fucking will. He's a goddamn pussy. Goddamn cum guzzling hermaphrodite. But just by how he describes, you can tell exactly who it is and who he's talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize one last time for having to hear his fucking voice on our podcast. But this is what Michael L. Ray said about our lovely Della Rosa.
So with me in a garage with cars still in it and 10 people there watching us for $15. So he's not worth $150. Your ring announcer used to ring announce for chasing and still does and knows he's a pedophile. And you're going to give her $80. Get a booker. Get a booker that will help you. Get one of these legendary bookers that sit there and tell them how much you are. Motherfucker, get the fuck out of my building. I'll get somebody else. With me.
I love how he talks like, get out of my building. I'll find some. Bitch, you ain't paying nobody. Where you getting your money from?
Maybe
you ain't paying nobody.
Maybe he had like a little piece of brain damage right there and he thought he was thumped for a second. I don't know.
Like, God damn it, man. It's like he talks like he has some position of authority anywhere, and he doesn't, and he never has.
It's not true. He has authority in a Publix deli.
Well, yeah, that's probably true. But it
what
just...
the hell legendary promoter are you gonna bring in?
Ricky Autistic.
Tyler.
Those two will sit and solve complex equations together.
Oh, PBS is going to pick up on that for 7 seasons.
Oh, Jesus.
Write that down. Anyway.
Battle of the Afflictions. And in this corner, a retard, Puerto Rico.
Make sure I don't end up in that corner by accident. You know I'm retarded.
Yeah, but you're the cute, funny kind of retarded. He's like the so fucking stupid he's dangerous kind of retarded.
Yeah, you're like me at fucking Knockout.
I'm the Eugene of Puerto Rican wrestling.
I loved Eugene, man. It was such good shit. Such good shit.
Listen, the NWA show that she ring announced, okay? I got the honor of sitting next to Eugene for the entire show, but she ring announced for NWA.
Hell yeah.
You mentioned that she ring announced for NWA, and they wanted her to come back.
I heard you. Isn't it true that you ring announced for NWA?
Yeah, it's true.
Is it? You sure? Like I've heard from a lot of people that you announced for NWA. Is that true?
No, it's real. I'm real. That was me.
Was James Mitchell still doing cocaine in the back?
He wasn't at that taping.
That's fucking awesome. I mean, there's no doubt that larger promotions are gonna be calling. Like, it's not a situation where she's competent. You know, she tries hard. No, she's
hands down the best fucking ring announcer in Florida right now. We're working on fucking Georgia and Alabama at this point.
Yeah, without question. I mean,
for God's sake. Anyway,
now that
Ella,
we're done kissing your ass, how about responding to this?
rip this motherfucker a new one.
Let's see. Where do I even begin?
The beginning.
Start. Well, let's start with what he said. It's no secret. Someone's got to start somewhere. So, yeah, I started with chasing rants. Yeah, I ring announced there for him consistently for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the fuck happened, which is very well documented in court paperwork, happened before I even had anything to do with anything in the wrestling world. Whatever happens before me, I could really give a fuck about. Okay? Now, Jason was always been good to me, so I will say that. I think that people make mistakes, and that's fine, but those mistakes don't have any fucking thing to do with me and my talent. So for all the people out there that want to hear that and believe in what El Rey says, there's no skin off my back because I'm still booked and busy every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't play with me. Okay? Go play with your mama because I am not the one to play with. Okay? I made it very clear that a man's problem with another man is man business. Has nothing to do with me. But because you're a pussy, and I'm not afraid to say names, Michael El Rey, since you're a pussy and feel the need to bring me up not once, not twice, but 3 times, let me address you. Since you're looking for it, let me give you what you're looking for, okay?
Give the baby some attention.
You could talk about me all that you want. You could say whatever you want about me because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be that bitch. I'm still going to get booked. I'm still going to be busy. And you're going to be home doing whatever the fuck stupid idiots do. I wouldn't know because I'm not one. And I don't surround myself with people like that. That's why me and you, we don't run in the same circles because I'm above that, because I'm above you. So you don't think I'm worth $80? Well, that sucks. It's a really good thing I don't work for you. But let me just tell you something.
Your rate has gone up, actually.
Not only has my
Yes,
rate
it has.
gone up, but there are people in this business who will pay hundreds for me to ring announce for them. So don't play with me. Okay? Because when I make money every weekend, you're home playing with your fucking right hand. So you keep doing that. It doesn't really seem like it's working for you. But you keep on doing that. And I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, which is being the best damn ring announcer Florida and soon the entire world has ever seen. And when I'm winning awards for how great I am, I'll be sure to mention the people that I stepped on respectfully to get there. Okay? So next time you want to mention me, just remember that I may seem nice and all. I may seem like, she ain't about that life. I'm about that life. In all seriousness, I really am. So don't play with me because I'm not the one to play with. I'm not the 1. I'm not the 2. I'm not the 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm none of these people. Don't play with me. Go back into your little corner of obscurity and non-existence and stay there because you don't want this problem. I promise you that. So that's what I have to say about that. But just know Next time you speak upon me, make sure you at me, because I'm not a pussy. I'll at you.
Yep.
That was beautiful. That's award worthy.
That is a little round of applause.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, I mean, I know that he listens to this shit because apparently he was blowing Thump's phone up the day after our first talk about him, and he said, and you can tell he's offended and hurt and worried. He's like, Tom must not know how to knock him out. Really, bro? Dog.
Mm-hmm.
No, the fuck you won't. No, the fuck you won't.
Nope. He ain't gonna touch a single fucking person in this goddamn group. He ain't gonna touch her, Rip, Dark, myself, fourth member, or Thump.
No.
Yeah, we still.
And
we still
he's
have another
very,
fourth
he's very gingerly never mentioned Thump in one
Hey.
of his tirades.
Hey,
I hope one day he does. I hope one day
Sorry.
he hits his head so fucking hard that he says Thump's name, because Thump is waiting
Yeah.
in the shadows to eviscerate you, you fucking twat.
twat waffle. Stand correct.
And for the record, for the retarded out there, twat means pussy. Just like,
Yes.
so you know.
Thanks for clarifying.
We're educated. So there's just a couple more things I want to touch on. I didn't put my phone through the grieving process of having to fucking record this shit. But the first thing is other than attacking you personally, he attacks Rip, he attacks you, and by association, I pretty much me, for our how did he put it?
Lame gimmicks, or what do you say about our gimmicks?
Yeah, it's lame whack ass gimmicks.
Here's the thing. This lame whack ass gimmick in the past 2 years has blown up and become one of the most high demanded fucking factions, not only in Florida, but Georgia, Alabama, even South Carolina. But they don't pay us enough to go to fucking South Carolina, so we ain't fucking hit that yet. But when the money's right, we're fucking going. So, good sir. Not Thump. Dark's already fucking said it. We have enough promotions begging us to fucking come on where we can be booked consistently every fucking weekend for the next 2 years straight, Saturday and fucking Sunday. Again, we're invited to bookings. You have to fucking beg for them. You fucking cum guzzling hermaphrodite. The only thing you're good at is running your petty ass fucking chihuahua mouth to get your ass in fucking trouble. You want to go and spout fucking lies on a major fucking platform such as the Duke podcast. And now you're going to try to go play victim once this fucking comes out, which is fine. But just remember, what we played here tonight is from your mouth. What we played here tonight came from you. So before you try to take cheap shots at Della, at Rip, at Dark, even at myself, please remember, you don't know who we are in our fucking shoot lives. Dark's a fucking attorney. I have fucking friends in fucking multiple fucking biker games throughout the fucking nation. Rip plays with bunnies.
I'm a fucking bitch.
She's a fucking bitch. Thump.
She's my.
Thump's just waiting for a fucking reason.
Florida wrestling. She's my fucking bitch wife. But yeah,
hands off.
As a man, I can't tell you how you so many of you Florida wrestling love to tiptoe that fine line. I said I'm fucking retarded, and I'm just waiting for you to get stupid so I can show you how retarded I am.
And just remember, between Dark and I, he has the best of friends. And we have no problem getting our fucking hands dirty. I've already made it clear. If fucking El Rey wants to show up on the fucking 19th to fucking Orlando, I have no problem getting my fucking beat ass up into fucking Orlando, fucking sore shit on fucking Sunday. Have no fucking problem going toe to toe. I don't fucking care.
I'm a little bit scared of Della now. She's like the Sicario.
Well, she can be the fucking mouthpiece now. Fuck it. I don't want to fucking do promos anymore.
She's the shooter.
But the last thing I want to touch on is what he said at the end of the interview, where he stated that he was invited to a certain podcast by that attorney, meaning you, and that why should he have to come to explain himself? Why can't we come to him? Let me make it very clear why we can't come to you. You don't have a fucking platform. You tried one fucking episode of a fucking shitty podcast where nobody understood a goddamn word. Then got flagged on fucking YouTube. You can't fucking post another fucking episode. You got flagged on fucking Facebook. And instead of fucking messaging us directly, you take down the fucking responses I fucking gave you. You take down the fucking post where you want to talk shit about us. You fucking imbecile. We gave you a fucking chance to come on our show that has over 30,000 weekly fucking listeners for you to come and explain your fucking case. And you even told fucking Thump, and I saw the fucking messages where you said, oh, I'll go on there, but only if you come on, Thump, and I don't want Dream and Grinds on there. Motherfucker, it's my goddamn show too. I will be on here if I damn well fucking please. You do not make the fucking rules of HSP. Two motherfuckers do. Dark fucking Chords and Draven fucking Grimes. This is your last fucking opportunity. You want to clear your fucking name between him? I said it before. I will gladly mute my fucking mic and fucking eat my fucking snacks and let you two go to fucking town on each other and fucking debate whatever the fuck you need to fucking debate. If it's about $150 fucking dollars, motherfucker, I will cut you a goddamn check for $150 fucking dollars on the fucking condition you fucking return everything that is adrenaline oriented, fucking banners, anything like that. You return it to this fucking man, and then I will fucking cut you a goddamn check. And unlike you, I'm a fucking man of my goddamn word. Until then, shut your fucking mouth about $150 fucking dollars. Shut your fucking mouth about adrenaline. Shut your fucking mouth about this fucking podcast. And shut your fucking mouth about fucking Tom. And I'm done. Your thoughts?
That pretty much sums it up. And the reason why we won't go to anyone else's platform, El Mikey, I'll show you why we won't go on anyone else's platform. See this? See this? We have 105,000 downloads in the last 30 days. All right, we've had almost 800,000 downloads since we started this podcast. We're in the top 1% of podcasts in the world. So we're not going on someone else's platform because nobody's platform is bigger than ours. So,
except Corny's, but you know, he has personal reasons why.
Yeah, I ain't going on Corny. Fuck him.
I'll go on Corny's.
And something that I wanted to put out there as well. In the comments of my live that I did, which is what he was referring to as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
one
we saw.
of the promoters for a show that I'm coming up, that I'm going to be doing soon, because he put in the comments, what shows you do? Bitch, the promoter of that show jumped in and said that they would pay your ticket so that you can not only come and see my wife fucking ring announce, you can also see me fucking wrestle, and then maybe you'd get a chance to face yap your mouth. So another reason why we can't come to you is you have a ring already, don't you? That's 90% of the work of having a fucking promotion. So take your rink-dink ring, stick it in the middle of a fucking park, put a half-ass show together, you can't even pay us, can you? And that's why you got to go with the $20 ring announcers. That's why you got to go with the $20 talents. That's why you got to sit here and tell people, just like you specifically said, oh, yeah, I'll tell somebody $80. And then after the match, I'll ask them, oh, you think your match was worth $80? Bro, ever since, not even bro, dude, whatever the hell, ever since the first time that we encountered you at Magic City, that you got into a fight at the debut show of Magic City, okay, where she was there to not ring announce, but to be able to sit next to Johnny Fairplay on the commentary team.
Kills it on commentary. Just saying, killed it.
I defended my Orlando City heavyweight championship against three other of the best names in Florida, and won that match on my debut show. And it's been main event after main event after main event after main event after main event. My debut at New Wave was a main event match against freaking Thomas Brewington for the freaking New Wave National Heavyweight Championship. And I say that to say this. The ticket is paid. It's waiting for you at roll call. I will be there. She will be there. Forbidden Kingdom said if they have to, they will be there, which honestly, they don't even have to worry about it. You know why? Because nobody in that fucking locker room wants you at this show. Starting with the promoter that told you to come and yap your mouth to see a show that you'll never be a part of, to see a show that you will never walk the ramp and get in that ring. You're not booked. You're not wanted. And like I said on my live, I say it here. The entire indie scene of Florida wrestling has blackballed you, has said that they don't want you at their show. They don't want you. So you ask who I wrestle for? New Wave in Alabama, Pride of Wrestling, IWA Florida, freaking The Establishment Wrestling, Tampa Bay Pro Wrestling. Just to name a few. But every single promotion that you've touched in one way, shape, or form, Magic City, you had something to do with it. It's never been the same again. Adrenaline, you had something to do with it. It's never been the same again. Hell, you were on your way to Florida Wrestling Empire, and you didn't even get to set up your freaking little rinky-dink ring before you put them out of business too. Everything you touch dies. Everything you touch withers away. Everything you touch doesn't prosper. Everything you touch turns to shit, just like the irrigation job that you're working.
Touche.
You're playing games in a man's sport. Sit down with Tyler and watch.
Shut the fuck up.
Be a fan. Be the fan that you were born to be. Be the super fan that you were born to be. Buy all the tickets to all the shows. Be the loudest one in the freaking crowd and have a great time, because at the heart of hearts, if you come on this podcast, it's going to be to answer one fucking question. And that is, why'd you get into wrestling? And you're not going to answer the low key this time. You're going to answer to people who legitimately tried to give you a fucking chance.
Yeah, man.
Just for the record, I haven't liked you since the moment I met you. So they give you a chance because they nice. They're a lot nicer than I am. But like I said, I'm a fucking bitch.
Since the first show at Magic City, and that show was freaking June 25th, 2021. I have the freaking little sticker on the wall. The very first show in 2021, I heard, stay away from him. Stay away from him. Stay away from him. And at every single show you went to, you showed your ass in your own way, shape, or form. Has nothing to do with me saying anything or me and Tom talking shit or whatever the hell. We said the truth. If you have anything to do with it, we want nothing to do with it. And that was our conversation with Tyler about FWE and you having anything to do with it, because he came to us. He said, hey, I'm thinking about using this guy and blah, blah. He came and bought a ticket. And I could show you the other side of the conversation where Tyler was talking mad shit to us about you. But because we're not little bitches who are going to go freaking, oh, look at these screenshots that I took. We don't give a shit. We're too booked and busy. We're too booked. We're too busy. And we don't give a shit what you have to say. We're addressing it because of the fact that you're out here spewing bullshit, and the record needs to get straight before anybody ever takes the integrity of this core group into question. We will come on this fucking podcast and we will give you the truth. We'll give credit where credit is due, but we're going to correct the crooked where it is. And this is all about unmasking and removing from Florida wrestling those who truly do not belong.
That's the facts. Let's see. Hey, who's a demon beast in the Twitch chat?
It's a new wave talent for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Rip, real quick, your last trip up there, you worked Jeremiah, correct?
Yes, he has
How
a
did
very
that-
funny face.
How did that go?
It was a smooth match. We got we got to what needs to be. He pulled some weird spine buster at the end to put me away, but
Weird spine buster.
I would have had it go a
How do you
million
make
other
a
ways.
How do you make a spine buster weird?
The timing was off, so that motherfucker hurt like shit. I guess that's the point of spine buster.
Well, just remember, young Jeremiah again. He is young.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you do have to grab him and slow him down a little bit. We had to a couple times when we took these belts from him and his daddy. Good to know. So where can they catch you in the next couple of weeks, since you're constantly booked?
Well, let's see. I have WBW on the 18th.
Mhm.
That's all women's promotion. Elray, you might be able to get booked because you act like a girl. Then we have the Establishment Wrestling Lethal Lottery, which will have Mercedes Martinez at.
Mhm.
And Top Dollar.
And
Holla.
AJ Francis.
AJ Francis. Remember the match that I was gonna have at FWE?
Yeah.
And
I
Tyler
remember.
fucking paid us.
I will say that just because we're talking about FWE, I know a lot of people who have come to me, even fans who've come to me to speak to me about how this man hasn't paid people. And I just want to say, I'm sorry that you guys have not gotten paid. If I was running a promotion, I would pay you. But I will say, here's a piece of advice. Never leave a venue without a plan. Now, for me, I never leave a venue without a plan. Now, that plan is either you're going to pay me or I'm going to destroy something. Thankfully,
that's why you're always first to get paid whenever I was booking.
I get paid because I work for reputable companies, promotions all over Florida and Georgia, and they pay me. So I don't have that problem, but I will say that as advice. Don't ever leave no place without your money or a plan. You need one or the other, you know? So that's always my motto that I live by.
And do your fucking homework when booking new promotions.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be at the Establishment Wrestling on May 19th for Lethal Lottery. And then the following week, whatever Saturday that is, we'll be in Alabama for New Wave.
Cool. So Dark and I will be there on the 18th. I guess now's as good a time as any. After the 18th, I will be taking a little bit of sabbatical to deal with some family things. So the 18th will be the last Alabama booking I'll be taking for the foreseeable future. So anybody in Alabama wants to fucking come see us one last time, or come see me one last time for the foreseeable future, come on out. I'll go ahead and let the cat out the bag. I'm leaving Alabama the same way I came in, and that is beating the teetotal fuck out of one Billy fucking Sharp. And I will go out the same way I came in, on fucking top. I will leave New Wave unpinned and unsubmitted. And then after that, I have one more booking in July 6th. Are you part of that show in Stark?
Of course
So-
we are.
All right, so you'll have all members of fucking TFK at Star Spangled something or another for TCCW. Basically, it's a CWA reunion show in Stark, Florida, where I will be once again wrestling my good friend Kid Hollywood.
Nice.
And I think that's about it for right now, unless circumstances change and I take some bookings between now and then. So yeah,
and it was always basically the plan that I was hanging it up when you hang it up. So I don't have. I'm too old for a singles run. I'm too broken down. It's time for me to be. I was trying to wait until you retired next April, but I'm
again,
glad it's
like
not
I said,
happening.
If circumstances changes and home life gets better, I'll throw the boots on a few more times before next April. But hands down, my 35th birthday, I will have one match. I don't care if it's against fucking Rip. I don't care if it's against fucking Della. I don't care if it's against fucking Rip's kid.
I would whoop your ass.
I'm going to have one match on my birthday because that is on my fucking bucket list. I've never had a match on my actual fucking birthday. So April 2025, the day I turned 35, somebody's whooping my ass. I don't care what fucking promotion. I don't care what fucking state. Della, put your hand down. Men are talking. Draven Grimes will lace them boots up for his 35th birthday. And then after that, officially, as it's always been my plan, 35 on, I'll fucking manage you guys. I will fucking throw commentary. Hell, even when Della's at another fucking show, I'll go fucking ring announce. I don't give a shit. I just won't be taking any more fucking
He'll dye
bumps.
his head red.
Yeah, I'll look like fucking Brother Love.
All right, guys, we've gone past an hour by a bit. So, anything else? Any closing thoughts?
Let's just end it the same way we started it. Hashtag fuck Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag fuck Bill Gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag fuck Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
And hashtag fuck El Rey.
Sounds about right to me. So
Sounds like merch to me.
I mean, we got the fuck Logan Paul shirt, which, by the way, is on the Streamlabs site, as well as if you go to heelshitpodcast@gmail.com, enter the fucking giveaway. You got 9 more fucking days. You might win a free fucking shirt.
You might. We love you too, Shads. All right, so appreciate everybody for joining us, and thank you guys for being on. For Draven Grimes and Della Rosa with Rip Ruiz, I'm Dark Chords. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Bad guys do heel shit. Peace.